Yo, what's up? Back at you with another video. We're coming quick and hot off the first video that I just dropped on Aldrin Sampear. Ronaldo Gouws caught him slightly pushing a lady. But for the person that he is, for the TV personality, it really looks bad and the news has high standards. I'm seeing newspaper articles also coming out saying he could be charged for assault. And this video here says, Aldrin Sampear caught lying to the media and the police. So there is here an involvement of police. Let's just jump straight into this one, hopefully to listen from start to finish.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Ronaldo. So this video is going to be a follow-up video with more information that has now come out, and it's got to do with Aldrin Sampear. He is a Newsroom Africa host in which he talks about the news of the day. Now, he was caught on camera assaulting a 20-year-old female, and he has since denied that he touched this individual or that he assaulted this individual, but we'll get into that. I'm just going to play you the original video so that you can see what happened. Let's have a look.
Huh?
I mean, why
did you do what you did?
Why are you hitting me?
Why did you do
Stop.
what you did?
You
Why
did
did you
it.
do what you did?
You did it.
Why did you give me the middle
Look
finger?
at
What
my-
was the middle finger
Stop
for?
hitting me.
What was the middle? Where
Stop
did you hit
hitting me.
Where
Why are
did
you
hit?
hitting me?
Where did you? Why
Stop.
did you give me that middle finger?
I'm gonna call
Why
the
did you give
police.
me
I'm gonna call the
Call
police.
the police, whatever you
Stop.
want. Why did
Why
you
are
give
you
me that
hitting
middle
me?
finger? Huh?
Why are you hitting me? Why are you hitting
Huh?
me?
Are you mad?
You're hitting to me. Look. Look at this.
So there you can see how he damaged her car, and then you can clearly see how he also parked in front of her, so that is preventing her from leaving or from moving after he bumped into her. And look at how he slams her door shut now, like touching her property. Have a look at this.
You must stop this nonsense.
Look at that. Like absolutely just moves her door shut, like it's like not even his property. And then look at how he parked in front of her.
No, you're gonna stay
You can
here.
see, like,
Where you go?
he literally prevented her from moving in any way, shape or form. Now, what is interesting about this is Aldrin has come out and said that he did not assault her. News 24 broke the story. Let's have a look. So it says, at no point did I assault the driver. TV news anchor Aldrin Sampear reacts to the video. He says, a video of Newsroom Africa anchor Aldrin Sampear involved in an altercation with another motorist surfaced on X. Sampear said he did not assault anyone and claimed the video of what he described as a minor accident had been edited. Okay. Strange, you know, when I made that claim that a video was snipped.
Don't bring yourself up, man. Eish.
From, you know, a 6-minute and 20-second video to a 15-second video. He had a lot to say about that. But now apparently the video is edited. All right. Police are investigating a
If it is edited, it's edited.
case of common assault. So what is really mind-blowing here is the fact that they go through what was said in the video, but he denies that he touched her. Now, I'm going to just speak on this, which is an article from 2020 in which it says radio hosts revelation he assaulted woman after being provoked, a step backward for abuse survivors. Now, I did mention this in the earlier video, but I'll do it here again. Aldrin further revealed that he had also physically abused 2 of his former partners. The host explains why he abused his first victim, a former girlfriend named Valentine or Valentine, while he was in his teens. Valentine really pissed me off that day, he says. Sounds familiar? Because he kept on asking, why are you showing me the middle finger? Why are you showing me the middle finger? So clearly this 20-year-old individual pissed him off, and it looks like she triggered him into assaulting her. Explaining that he beat up another girlfriend at a later stage, he says the incident took place because he felt like she disrespected him. You see, there's a pattern here. Whenever a woman stands up to Aldrin, then it seems that he can't deal with that, and then he has to show them his strength and then assault them. Now, I wanted to quickly just show you a video in which it has been slowed down, and I want you to take note of how he is moving his hands, and eventually how you can clearly see that he touched her And assault is if you lay hands on somebody else. And even the tactic of pointing the finger in her face is intimidation. Now, it really pisses me off when people...
What about swearing at people, man? What about verbally assaulting people? You called Nobuntu Mkhize, the ANC, bitch. What's to be said about that kind of conduct?
People can't take accountability and responsibility for the stuff that they've done, and now they are blatantly lying, not only to the public, but also to the police. And I hope that once this video is analyzed and it is proven to be real, which we all can see it is, and that hopefully the SAPS will also open a case against him for spreading lies and wasting the police's time with this. Now look at the slow-mo video.
To give me the middle finger.
Boom.
Middle finger.
You can, and then listen to that. You can hear the car that's over there hooting. Now, this is clearly an action to stop people from doing what they are doing.
Hey, Aldrin, you're in it, man. Your day is here, man. I wonder if he's on the news today.
And this is usually when somebody is like in an altercation or in a fight, then people will go onto their hooters to try and stop that action. Let's have a look. Watch his hands and then listen to how the person driving past is hooting to stop this altercation from taking place. Let's have a listen.
To give me the middle finger. The middle finger.
Here we go again. There's his hands and he pushes her. It's sickening when an adult can't take responsibility for their actions and then blatantly lie to hide their actions. So there's...
Hey, yo, Renaldo, I asked earlier the question, swearing at people, man. Aldrin Sampear keeps asking the question, why did you raise the middle finger at me? And I say that's violence, that's provocation. And there's people's mental conditions here that are not known. There are people who just have less of an emotional tolerance under heated situations like that. Some people really feel offended because they respect themselves highly to have somebody raise the middle finger at them. And regardless of how they feel, having somebody raise the middle finger at you is a violent thing. What does it communicate? What does it say when somebody raises the middle finger at you? This has been missing. Raising the middle finger usually means fuck you. So what if Aldrin Sampear doesn't want to be fucked? What if he's not in the mood for it and this woman is forcing that thing or that suggestion on him? And then Aldrin Sampear, maybe, you'll never know. Like I said, people's mental conditioning and well-being, you'll never know it. Some people have been through abuse of a sexual kind. They've gone and sought therapy for it. So for somebody to say, penetrate you, or penetration unto thee, some people really may be going through some things. Some people may have experienced forced things happening to them. And so that woman, should we be of sound mind and ask what her participation was? Or it really doesn't matter? What kind of society, what double standards are those you'd normally say? These are the double standards in South Africa where a woman gets to pull her middle finger at you. I'm sure maybe someday, one day, we will see an altercation of a white man or a white woman faced with a black woman who will be angry in that moment, who will raise a middle finger in the face of a white guy or a white woman. In a situation or altercation where there's actually a group of black people surrounding that, it'll be one of those popular Twitter videos that go viral when the black people finally dunk on the whites. You know those. They're out there. People love them. What will you say that action is? Holding a middle finger right in somebody's face and walking towards them as they walk away. What would you call that under those circumstances? Let's say it doesn't lead to anything beyond that. And that is just what happens alone. Nobody gets assaulted. Nobody gets shoved. That is the only act. What would you say if the video ended just like that? Let's keep watching your video.
There's a lot of people on X that's defending him and saying, oh, we don't know what happened before she started recording. Well, did you think that maybe she started recording because he's already assaulted her and she wanted to have video evidence because she was fearing for her life? Did you ever think about that? And then let's not play dumb. Listen, if you want to support a black man purely because it's a black man and the victim's a white person, to just come out and say it and be racist publicly. Stop trying to hide behind, oh, but we don't know everything.
Now let's think with our full brain. I was asking the question earlier, fortunately. Wouldn't it be double standards to ignore what actually happened earlier? You asked the question, yeah, we don't know what really happened. She pulled out her phone, and you veered towards her phone and why she pulled it out and left the question that you asked unanswered. It is important what happened before she pulled out the phone. He is angry at something. He's Aldrin Sampear. He wouldn't just act out of character, crash into somebody, park his car in front of them, and then come out angry like that with nothing having happened. I'm not defending Aldrin Sampear here. I'm just saying, you keep saying the double standards, the double standards, the double standards. People are not here trying to defend a black guy just because he's a black guy. We're asking you to critically tell us. You've given us a one-sided story. You hate him. You called him a piece of shit of a human being who has gone after certain people that you counted. A clear dog whistle to say you screwed with the squad. So you have a personal vendetta. And so your judgment in this situation is lacking. That's all we're asking. And now you're shifting it to the Twitter people saying that they are defending him because he's black. Spale.
Let's see. There's video evidence of him assaulting her. He's got previous situations in which he assaulted previous girlfriends when they stood up to him. I mean, I don't know. Do you want it on a silver platter? Because this is already on a silver platter. It's quite clear that he assaulted her. And if you want to defend a man that has now a history of assaulting women, then go and be the best version of yourself that you can be.
By the way, that previous assault that you read, what was the assault? What actually happened? Did he say that he slapped her, kicked her, pushed her? What was described in that article? Were they quoting him in an interview where he was speaking honestly about his childhood love experience and he was vulnerable? Because he says that's in his teens. And you, regarding your video and what you said and how long ago it was and how the video was edited, you are asking or not, or just using it as a meal now. Damn the world. The video is out. We done judged you. So now you constantly say, when my video from 16 years ago resurfaces and you are pulling out his files from when he was a teen, Renaldo, you really do screw with a mind that lacks peace. I cannot imagine what it's like to be a white person. I think your audience, the people who tune into you every day, I'm starting to feel it. I've been doing this for 65 days now, non-stop. Since the very first time, just slightly over 2 months ago, when I started tuning in, I'm realizing that, man, there was some peace that I was experiencing because of my decision to tune out. But I know people who are tuned in, and I'm now one of them. I've tuned in. You've affected my life and my spirit. I can feel the anger, animosity, and aggression that you choose not to tap out of, that you choose to invite others to witness and see. If you did an environmental impact study, like how mining, exploration, and mining and drilling companies do when they are drilling a certain place, you have to understand what happens with your smoke and your ash that goes into the local habitat. So we are the habitat. Tuned in, that's our choice. But you're twisting, you're calling that double standards and then acting with double standards. Pulling out people's history and then condemning others for pulling out your history. Exonerating Vicky Momberg and Penny Sparrow, holding them up like martyrs, like your fallen comrades. And then pointing out and playing Kill the Boer 7 times a week. It's mind-bending.
Because you are a piece of shit.
Hey.
If you defend what has happened here, it's clear for everybody to see. And if you are so obsessed with defending a person purely because it's the same race as you, then God help you, because there is not a lot of brain cells in that brain of yours.
Is there brain cells in a brain that defends a racist, a white racist like Elon Musk, Sieg Heil? Is it a brain full of shit that aligns itself with fascism and defends the people that he defends. You see what goes on in this life. All for clicks, all for likes, damaging our minds, keeping white people in anger, having them take his side although they don't have to, inviting them out of their peace and into his discord, his strife, his stresses. Man, the hypocrisy. Woo!
And that's pretty much all I gotta say. It's clear cut. Aldrin, stop bullshitting the SAPS. Stop bullshitting the public. You know that what you did was wrong. Just come in and admit it and be honest with everybody and save yourself more embarrassment down the line. Just come out and say that you know what you did was wrong and own up to it, like you did in 2020 when you told people that you assaulted women. And shame on you, Newsroom Africa, for employing an individual knowing that they assaulted women before. Shame on you. And yeah,
was it a criminal record? I asked. How did you read that? Why did you read? What was the assault?
You are. It's now a day later and you still have not said anything about this situation. It is embarrassing, and once again, the double standards of mainstream media and what is news and what is not news is on full display for everybody to see. And that's pretty much all I got.
Hey yo, this has been picked up by the news everywhere. Nah? It is. It has been picked up. He's just claiming that no, he's the only one to have picked it up. Let me just make sure, man, that you don't escape with your lies and your double standards as well. Let's double check you. Let's fact check. Aldrin Sampear right there. News. Let's see how many. News 24 has covered him. It's his statement. At no point did I assault the driver. The second one is Times Live. Watch. Newsroom Africa anchor faces assault charge after road rage. The next one is The Citizen. TV news anchor Aldrin Sampear claims road rage was edited, denies assault. The next one is IOL. Caught on camera. TV news anchor Aldrin Sampear involved in road rage altercation. The next one is Daily Sun. Watch. Road rage lands newsroom anchor in trouble. The next one. We're now getting to the stuff that is not ranking very high. It's a strange name. Elvin Agachi. I don't know what that is. Aldrin Sampear faces assault charges after road rage incident. The next one is The Citizen. The news anchor Aldrin Sampear charged with assault after road rage incident video. And then the other one, Johannesburg Sunday World. Broadcast journalist Aldrin Sampear bids farewell to SAFM. Okay, that is now old news. So there, he's been covered. We bust the myth right there and we leave it there for now. We'll keep catching up with this. Make sure that you are taking your antidepressants as you're listening to Ronaldo Gouws. If you are feeling constricted in a country and you feel like you can't breathe and everybody hates you, it's because he's giving you that impression. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you in the next one.